Hey, how y'all doing today? Again, just gonna be reading the Bible and explaining the verse. So today we are gonna be in Deuteronomy chapter 12, verse 5, which says, "But you are to seek the place the Lord your God will choose from among all your tribes to put his name there for his dwelling. So that place you must go." Now, I believe this verse translates to our lives today and talks about how God wants us to seek him and seek not only to seek him but seek other believers and work together, because fellowship is powerful in Christianity. We need to work together to be fishers of men, because in Ecclesiastes it talks about how a cord of three is not easily broken. So meaning that yes, you by yourself can lead people to Christ, even you and another person can lead people to Christ, obviously, but every single person that you work with in fellowship to lead others to Christ is just making the impact that much more powerful. Fellowship is a very important piece of Christianity, and Jesus calls us to work together in fellowship and be close to people that are equally yoked. And if you're not familiar with what equally yoked means, it's more of a biblical term that refers to like how like back in that time people would be tied together, right? To a harness. And it's pretty much how they used to plow fields. And if one person got off from the other, the work was hindered in a way. So, meaning, I think that actually really translates to nowadays, because us as believers, us as Christians, if we're working together to spread the gospel to people and we start getting off on, like going down the wrong path, or whatever sin you start doing again. Maybe it's something you used to do in the past, like drinking a lot. Maybe you used to do drugs. Maybe you stole a lot. You never know, like whatever you used to do, or maybe something new that the devil is tempting you to do that affects the amount of people we bring to Christ as believers. Because imagine the amount of people you could bring to Christ during the time that you were sinning. So we need to not only just work in fellowship to bring people to Christ, but hold each other accountable, because holding each other accountable is what keeps us all on the same page, keeps us all working together, and keeps us in that fellowship so we can bring people to Christ. And, anything is possible through Jesus. So, yeah. And that's all I got for today. So, thank y'all for listening.